Hey everyone, Liam from EduSupplies here, just with a really quick run through of our MOPS system, which we developed about 2 years ago to help combine all our job, invoice and quote data all in one spot, easily accessible for you. So one of the main benefits of our MOPS system is the ease of accessing a quote. For example, if you wanted to get a service job done with EduSupplies, you'd be able to go online, generate the quote without speaking to anyone. This would then create a PDF for you to take away and get any approvals you need to. From there, you can approve the quote from inside the system. It'll notify us that a job's ready to be done. Our technician will contact you and then we'll be out and complete the job. Once that job's done, all the unit data which we've taken will be stored against it for you to access and export later if you need to. Now, if you want to purchase products through EduSupplies, the process is very similar. From the online system, you'll be able to choose the products you want to get a quote for, and then our automatic shipping calculator will let you know exact shipping costs. From there, we again generate that same PDF quote for you to take away and get approvals, and then you can come back and approve online just as you have with the service quote. This will kick off workflows within a couple of days for items to be shipped straight to you. Alright, so what I'm going to show us here is how to get an instant quote from the website. Now from our homepage you can see the instant quote button. That'll take you right through to our service quote form. Up the top here it's asking us to log in, so if you have an account you can log in, all your details will be remembered, your organisation will be remembered, and you can just get on with getting the quote. If you haven't got an account with this yet, not to worry, fill in the details below and one will get created for you straight away. So we'll fill in our details here. Now once you get down to the organisation section, we've got a whole bunch of schools already populated in there. If you don't see your school or your organisation, all you have to do here is select other. It'll ask you to fill out the organisation name, address and postcode, and from there an organisation will be created in our database. I'm just going to go ahead and choose one of our test organisations. Get to the preferable service date. This is just letting our service techs know what date you would prefer. It's not going to lock in a date, it's not going to hold you to that date, but it just gives us an idea when it comes time to doing the job, what dates would suit you. Now we choose our school microscope. We're going to get 15 done today. And simple as that, hit generate quote. This is going to automatically spit out a quote for us. And here we are, we've got our quote. It's got our values down here. You can download a PDF version. This is great if you need to get sign off from a bursar or head of department and actually have to hand in some paperwork from them. From there you can click back to approve online. It'll ask you to sign in, or if you're already logged in, we can accept, or if we don't want to go ahead with the service, we can reject the quote as well. If you don't though, you can go ahead and just accept that quote. What it'll do, it'll create a job in our system. It'll let our service techs know that you're ready to go, and someone will be in touch with you to confirm a date and time which suits both parties to come out and get those units serviced. Alright, so now it's time to get a sales quote. Again, the process is very similar. This time we've got a store style website so you can browse through our products, have a look at what you want to purchase, have a look at the specs of each item, and then you can add them and combine them as a quote. So in this instance we're just going to get some 305s, so let's get 10 305s. Click that add to quote button. You'll see there it's been added to our cart, and we can go and view that and generate the quote from there. If we did want to add anything else like a digital eyepiece, we can add that in, and then we'll go to our quote. Again, it's going to ask us to log in if we have an account. If we don't, what we're going to need to do is fill in all those details again. We'll also need to fill in a postcode and a suburb. This is really important because our system automatically generates shipping prices based on what's in your cart and where the delivery is going to. So this will give you an accurate cost for the shipping straight from our shipping supplier. So if you're following us on social media, if you get one of our emails, we're often sending out coupon codes for different discounts. This is where the coupon codes goes in. And the last thing to do is just to calculate your shipping. Now we don't show our shipping prices here, but when you do generate the quote, this will come through straight away. So if we click generate quote, alright, so here our quote's generated. It's got our shipping costs down there. It's got our unit costs. Our unit costs are automatically price adjusted based on quantity. So if you're buying, for instance, more than 5 microscopes, you'll get a discount on that. And you can download that quote, open to PDF. This can be sent to any head of department or anyone that needs to sign off on pricing, or it can go into next year's budget. And then you can always come back through your online portal, through your login, and view your quotes and approve them at a later date. So these quotes are valid for 12 months, so you can come back in 12 months time and approve them. Now once you accept this quote, what happens is a workflow is triggered to our warehouse. They get sent a pick list and a pack list to start processing this order. So make sure everything's signed off before you do hit accept, otherwise you will receive an invoice and receive the goods. And we usually try and ship within a couple of days, so if everything's in stock, it'll go out within 1 to 2 days. If your budget doesn't get approved, you can also reject this, just to let us know that you won't be purchasing, and then you can always come back in and get more quotes if you need to. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. If you've got any questions about our system, feel free to reach out. We'd be more than happy to help.